Well, let's begin this edition of Morning News Hour with the latest satellite images that we are getting from Galwan Valley, and this is essentially a proof that Times now has access of Chinese buildup in that particular area in Ladakh. Now, these images are from May 29th, and they clearly show radio frequency activity, which is a proof of Chinese buildup at a time when India was under the impression that both the countries are working towards de-escalation. What the Chinese were essentially doing were building up their facilities and in fact improving their presence in that particular area, and this is what we have gained access of through these satellite images showing clear build-up in the Galwan River Valley area, and these images show us radio frequency activity. Let's go across to Hina, who's joining me from the news pit for more inputs on this. Hina, perhaps with the help of these satellite images, you can show to us exactly what was happening in the area.
Well, yesterday we brought our viewers the satellite image from 16th of June that Planet Labs had released. Today we want to show to our viewers what Hawkeye 360 has tweeted. And this satellite image that I want to now quickly show to our viewers is actually from 29th of May. And that date is very, very important. And why we are saying it? Because the Galwan face-off happened on 15th of June. Remember, there was a meeting of the top commanders on the 6th of June from India and China where de-escalation was decided, and what happened on 15th was while the de-escalation process was supposed to happen, but this satellite image that Hawkeye 360 has brought from 29th of May shows us that how slowly China was increasing the military infrastructure along the LAC, line of actual control, at the Galwan Valley, there where this face-off took place. So this is the satellite image where you can very, very clearly see possible armored personnel carriers and truck, and here you can see possible self-propelled artillery and command posts that they had perhaps started constructing here, camo netted trucks and equipment. So what was all of this really doing is something that the Beijing will have to now answer, because this clearly proves that there was something else in China's mind. Why suddenly there was this increase in military infrastructure that was happening at the Galwan Valley, and this is exactly what this satellite image by the Hawkeye proves. And perhaps one of the reasons why the tension in this particular area of Galwan Valley was increasing since so many weeks, and it came to a point that the top commanders of India and China had to meet on 6th of June. Then also China decided that okay, fine, China agreed for de-escalation, but then what explains this increase in military infrastructure? This is what this image reveals. Back to you.
Right. All right. Thanks very much, Hina. I want to go across to Pranesh as well, who is also with us from the newsroom and getting us more inputs on this. Pranesh, this is something that perhaps the Indian side has also taken note of in the foreign ministry's, press statement when they said that that Beijing needs to really reassess and take corrective action because this build-up was happening for a while.
It was premeditated is what the Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar told his Chinese counterpart in that strongly worded letter, which was also released to the media. Preeti, I just want to quickly add to what Hina said. Hawkeye 360 is a known agency that analyzes satellite pictures, and look what they've put out. This was put out some 10-12 hours ago, and they say that these are satellite images from May 29. Chinese military build-up escalating at the India border. Hawkeye 360 detected increased RF activity, the radio frequency activity along the Galwan River, and SkySat satellites to confirm the suspected military build-up, highlighting the radio frequency. And these are the details. Hina explained it to you. I only want to say this, that while China was talking peace with India, that wasn't the case. They were clearly planning an ambush, because what else explains this heightened activity? When your military commanders are meeting each other, when diplomatic level talks are going on, and you are saying that we are interested in peace, that the way to go further is with dialogue, through talks. Why were armored vehicles increasing in numbers here. And if you look at the pictures, this is picture proof.
That's right.
Possible armored personnel carriers and trucks, and just look at the activity here. These tiny dots that you see are all Chinese equipments, vehicles. The green rectangular, what seems like a box, is tents where perhaps PLA troops were camping. Look at this one, for instance. Look at this. It seems as if they were making a helipad here so that reinforcements could be brought. And all this, once again, at the cost of repeating myself, Preeti, they were saying we are interested in peace. Is this peace? No, this was premeditated ambush. This was provocation, and India has taken a vow that the sacrifices of our martyrs will not go in vain.
That's right, Pranesh, and this is the same Chinese side which was having issues with India improving its infrastructure along the line of actual control on our side of the territory, which has got nothing to do with China, but still look at their movements. Let me go across to our National Affairs editor Srinjoy Chaudhary as well now, who is also joining us on the broadcast. Srinjoy, like Pranesh pointed out, that it was perhaps the most strongly worded statement that the Indian Foreign Ministry has issued on what happened between the two countries in that violent face-off. Dr. S. Jaishankar going on to say that this will have serious impact on the bilateral relations between the two countries, and all these images once again underline the fact that China had this planning going for a while.
Well, first of all, this is something the Indian government is aware of. And Preeti, let me complete. There are 10,000 troops behind the troops the Chinese had built up in Pangong and in the Galwan area. These troops are ranged all the way from across DBO to Chushu. 10,000 troops, a division strength of troops are there. They are supported by 100 tanks and armored personnel carriers. We are really looking at 2 regiments of tanks and armored personnel carriers. We are also looking at 2 regiments of artillery. Now, the army is aware that just where Moldo is, where Lieutenant General Harinder Singh was for the talk, there is a regiment of a very strong Chinese army troops with very strong equipment. There is also fighter jets in the area, AWACS in the area. So very, very strong military build-up. This is known to the Indian Army, and the Army has been speaking again and again in all these discussions that this military build-up should be thinned down, because this is something which is very serious. You are looking at 10,000 troops. You are looking at 100 tanks. You are looking at 2 regiments of artillery. You are looking at AWACS. You are looking at jet fighters. So this is a really big build-up. This build-up is in the rear echelons, just behind where these Galwan troops are, just behind the Pangong troops are, and they range right from the top to where DBO is, on the opposite side of DBO, and right down to Chushu. A large number of troops. Now, this is something which has caused concern, and this is something that has been picked up by these satellites. This is, of course, something India is much aware of. India knows exactly where everything is. In fact, the Chinese, it has to be said about them, while they were building up, they did not in any way try to hide the fact that they were building up. This was actually a show of force, that look, this is what we have. So the Chinese were showing to the Indian side that yes, we have 100 tanks, yes, we have 2 regiments of artillery, yes, we have armored personnel carriers, yes, we have this and this and this. So this was known to the Indian side, and the Indian side subsequently took precautions, built up in commensurate measure, because you cannot let the other side build up.
I think, Srinjoy, you made some extremely important points. One of them is that we are not talking about the movement of merely 100 soldiers in that area. It's a big build-up. It's a big build-up that even includes hundreds of tanks. And secondly, China is not making any effort in hiding that build-up. And I want to toss it back once again to Hina, who can explain to us using those satellite images and perhaps zooming in a bit, Hina, to show us exactly the build-up that the Chinese have been attempting in that area right from May 29th and even before that perhaps, and that really led to that sort of intimidation in Galwan Valley, that sort of violent face-off in Galwan Valley that resulted in so many casualties on both sides.
Well, yes, and you know, because this build-up is, the picture that we are showing to you is from 29th of May, it clearly explains what the Indian side has been saying over this, that this was not spontaneous, it was pre-planned, it was premeditated. Let's zoom in and show to our viewers three important things. And this is the first part that Pranesh also highlighted, the green color that you can see here, these are possibly the camps that have been set up by the Chinese side, and we can see numerous vehicles, not one, two, hundreds of vehicles in a very small, inhospitable strip of Himalayas in this valley, in this Galwan area where the face-off actually took place, which we can clearly see in this satellite image. And according to Hawkeye 360, this is possible armored personnel carriers and number of trucks which were brought in. Why were they brought in? We don't know. If Chinese side was actually thinking of de-escalation, having peace with India over the issue of Galwan, Ladakh, then what was the need to suddenly increase the number of infrastructure, the amount of infrastructure that they have started building here?
Well, these are all tactics. These are all tactics to impress upon the other side that we are having the upper hand. We have a massive presence in the area, and therefore this is intimidation clear cut. Let me once again go across to Pranesh. Pranesh, I believe you have some more images that really show the way the Chinese were planning this all. Okay, I think I have to interrupt this here because we are getting some live images.